Just having a little fun this morning before I get started on the big project, which is inside. I'm gonna print like a background piece of cardboard. We got that done. This guy right here, he's gonna, it didn't print up there, but that's fine. Just gonna move this over. This whole thing over. It's just a piece of artwork. Just moved it as one. They're all locked together. And now we got our main project, and my beginner puzzle project. Just want to use a piece of 2mm thick wood. So what you're looking at right now is actually two pieces of art. All I'm gonna do is print the state of Texas first. So I don't want the state of Texas to be a part of the puzzle itself, at least not in this version. I want it to be smaller. So I'm gonna go down here and just resize it real quick. I want it to be 90 millimeters. You don't have to use millimeters, you could use inches if you want, but for me, 90. Okay. So now, and the reason why I want that, at least for now, so I'm just gonna press center, and it moved it. All right, perfect. I'm gonna move it just slightly to avoid this. And some other, I may wanna make it smaller. That might be pretty cool. In fact, you know what? I know it has to be smaller because my piece of wood is only 100. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Now, the next step is to print the state of Texas on this piece of basswood out on the laser. And the last step is to cut it, is to cut the actual puzzle pieces. So 2K is fine. Send the file to the laser. Based on what we've done before. You know what? I think I might want to do 3 passes. This is really thin wood. So let's do that. Start. I spent a long time on that outline. I just realized I didn't do something. I didn't do my preview, so I don't know. I might have just ruined this piece of wood. I have no idea. Jeez, I just messed up. I didn't even line this up during the preview. See if I get really, really lucky. I might be okay, but that'd be crazy if I line this up exactly right. I checked the focus and I forgot to check the preview. Here we go. So the second piece is, let's drop the map of Texas. I'm not gonna print that. We're going to print this little puzzle piece. So we just tap on 10. And this one is the one that we're gonna cut, and it's 97 millimeters. So let's just go ahead and preview where that is on the piece itself. And I want to carve it out. I decided to cut it out of this piece. All right, so let's go check that preview. Let's go take a look at where it's gonna cut. Go preview. So now the preview is over. We got the material placed, and we're gonna review the settings to start cutting. Some art and some science come together where you kind of got to make an educated guess. Corrugated cardboard cuts on this laser. Corrugated means there's a layer in between the pieces of cardboard, and which I think is very similar to this 3mm piece. Both are 3mm thick, and I'm going to use the same exact setting because I think it's about the same. So we're going to send it to the laser. We're going to go 2K, send that file to the laser, and we're going to go corrugated cardboard. Don't really need to do this, but it kind of remembers what's what. Corrugated cardboard, confirm. We're going to go 40% power. We're using a blue laser. We're going 40% power. These are my settings. Your settings may be different. 60% depth. We could take our time with this. You don't need to be like fast about it. And you really kind of want to be that way because you don't want things burning and, catching on fire and stuff. So I'll take 3 passes at it. And I think that's about the right settings. Let's go ahead and start, and then we'll just go outside and watch it. Something like this really shouldn't take long. It's probably like 10 minutes long, maybe. Right now I'm saying 15. It's gonna be interesting. So over on the west side of Texas right now, is right on that's interesting. It's right on the line. I'll spare you the details. This did not cut through. It probably took me at least 9 passes at that setting, 40% power, 60% depth. I actually went to like 70%, went to 75%, went to 80%, and finally got close enough where, I felt comfortable just cutting it out with the utility knife. And it was probably half a millimeter left to cut. So I'll just show you the results. And next time I'll just start with a different power. I really enjoyed this. It was a really fun process. I'll do more of this in the future. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more content.